Hello and welcome again to this edition of Piedmont Business Live. I'm your host, Ken Morrison. Today we're talking to Susan Creager, who is the owner of Creagers Critters Elite Pet Salon. Susan, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me first, when did you establish Creagers Critters?
I established Creagers Critters in 1995. After taking my grooming training and veterinary technician training in New Orleans for 3 years, I moved back to North Carolina and worked in other hospitals and other facilities. And I decided that I had a very high standard of how salons should be run and how animals should be treated, so I decided to open up Creagers Critters at that point.
And people think of their animals almost like their family members, and really most people do think their animals are their family members, so how you take care of them is extremely important to them.
Absolutely, that's their furry family members.
That's right. Well, tell me, how many salons do you have and where are they located?
I have 4 locations at this time. I've had a salon at Stoney Creek Veterinary Hospital in Whitsett 15 years this May. I have one at Creekside Animal Hospital in Mebane. I have one at Alamance Veterinary Hospital in Burlington. And in fact, my newest one, we had a grand opening this past Wednesday, is Creagers Critters at Carolina Court in Mebane. This is a freestanding salon. We found that our one Mebane salon stayed booked constantly and people were having to wait long periods of time before they could get their pets in to be groomed. So we had a great need for a second location in Mebane. We're very thankful that we're able to open that location up this week.
Well, that says a lot about you and your staff, that you have enough people wanting to come to you that you must be taking excellent care of their pets.
We feel like we take the best care of their pets. I'm very thankful for the clients that entrust the care of their animals with us.
And you do dogs and cats?
One of these salons does cats, Creekside and Mebane. The others are just strictly dogs.
Okay. Tell me the services you provide.
We provide full service grooming. The total package is a full groom, which is a clip all over, all natural bath and skin conditioner, toenails, cleaning the ears, anal glands, and the whole package. And we do just nail trims alone. Some people come in with just anal glands. I have some people who's been coming in the past 12 years once a week just for a bath and fluff.
So with dogs, there are all kinds of dogs, and not only just in breeds, but also in temperament.
Right.
You're able to handle all types of dogs?
Yes, we have an excellent staff that can do that. We have a lady, Beverly Bruno, who's been with me a long time, and we call it the little old lady syndrome because Beverly's kind of short and she's soft-spoken and very sweet with the animals. And we have a lot of other groomers and veterinarians that send problem dogs to us, and Beverly can just put them on the table and talk to them and don't even have to put muzzles on them. We try to avoid muzzles, the reason being you take a scared dog or a dog that's going to snap, you put a muzzle on them, that just makes them more defensive. But all my groomers are trained to handle that as well as any medical problems. We look for ear infections, we look for problems with their teeth, if they have swollen anal glands. All my staff can pick up on things like that and notify the owner that they need to see a veterinarian as soon as possible.
That's interesting that you should mention about the muzzles. I would imagine if you try to strong arm a dog, for lack of a better term, that it makes them even more reluctant to come back, so it would be a negative experience for them.
It'd be a very negative experience.
And so the way you guys handle them, it really kind of takes that nervousness away from them, so the next time they come back, it's usually easier, I would imagine.
Absolutely. We have to gain the respect and give respect to each dog that we groom, and we try to make them feel, at home. Sometimes we take them outside and play with them. Like new puppies, we don't just take them out of a cage and throw them on the table and start grooming them. We play with them, spend time with them, so they'll like to come to get groomed. We have some puppies right now that's 6 and 8 weeks old that we started out, and they already, for their second and third visits, are much better and want to get groomed. And then we have our older dogs that we've been grooming since they were little puppies, and now they're 15 and 16, and you have to take very extra care with old dogs. A lot of them are blind, a lot of them, can't move around good anymore, so you have to, plan for a longer appointment so you can give them the attention that they need.
Okay. Now, how long have you personally been dealing with animals?
Since I was 19, I've been professionally grooming 35 years.
How about that? And have you had experience outside of grooming working with animals?
Oh, yes. I've helped with a lot of rescue work, because of health reasons, I don't do as much as I used to. But I've helped rescue, I think last time I counted it was like 200 and something animals. I've helped with horse rescue. My whole life has basically revolved around animals, and I'm very thankful for that.
Okay. So tell me, what makes Creagers Critters different from the other grooming salons that are around?
I feel like that's easy to answer because we have a wonderful staff, and we assess each dog that comes in. When a puppy, middle-aged dog, older dog comes in, we try to figure out their temperament and see what works best for them. Does it work best for them to do them on the floor? Does it work best for them on the table? Older dogs, we put down a blanket or a mat for them to stand on. And like I mentioned before, the medical reasons, my staff can assess, each dog's medical problem and bring it to attention of a veterinarian. Plus, I have an amazing staff. I would put my staff up against anybody, staff in North Carolina. They are amazing. They are absolutely amazing with everybody's dog. And I just feel like my staff and my business stands alone. We don't have to compete with anybody because I feel like we're above the rest.
Well, having so much demand to open up a second location in Mebane, I think that pretty much speaks for itself.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Well, thank you very much, Susan, for being here. And if you want to know more about Creagers Critters, Elite Pet Salons, then just visit the page at the bottom of this page, and also you can give them a call. We'll have the phone number on the page as well as at the end of this video. Susan, thanks again for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
That's it for this edition of Piedmont Business Live. Thanks for tuning in.